Yeah. Should we go to video number 3?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it.
Last year I turned 40, and these are things that I would not do again in my 20s and 30s. I would not get married. I met my husband when I was 24, and we got married when I was 29. At the time, I thought that this was like the ideal situation. I'm at the perfect age to get married. But what I realized was in the 4 years that we were married, I grew so much as a person. I graduated from business school, started my own business. I just became such a different person that I didn't feel like he was the best fit for me anymore. And I don't think I could have realized that at 29 when I said yes. If I could do it again, I would have allowed myself to have so much more growth in my life before I made a decision on a life partner. And it's really nothing against that partner specifically, but it was more about the direction that I wanted my life to take. My interests by 35 were unrecognizable to my younger self. And I don't think it would have been fair for me to take him on this journey if I didn't think that he was the right partner for the version of me that was to come. Last year I turned 40, and these are things that I would not do.
You know what? Should you take this one first, or?
I will.
Yes, please.
This is what I mentioned in one of our other episodes about I don't think that people should be focused on getting into serious relationships or marriage or having children in their 20s. I had a child in my 20s, so I'm speaking from experience. I didn't get married till I was in my 30s, but I know that had I got married in my 20s, I probably would have regretted it. Because again, that's your time to really like come into adulthood and establish yourself and get hobbies and just, you know, create. Who you want to be and what your interests are and etc. Like she said, it's just unfortunate that she realized this after she got married to someone, and I hope that he wasn't too heartbroken about it. But I can understand, because I always say in marriage you either grow together or you grow apart.
Yes.
Me and Maurice been married for 6 years almost, and we have grown tremendously in 6 years. Like I can't really look back and see like too many things that I still am into, that I still am interested in when we got married 6 years ago. It's just like life is so different, and in 6 years you grow so much. But thank God we have grown together. I've grown on my end, he's grown on his end, and then we've grown as a couple. So that's really what the goal is. But when you're in your 20s, you just try and figure shit out. So again, I think people should wait until at least their early 30s to think about getting married. Because again, you are going to be, I'm not even the same person I was 2 years ago. So to get married in your 20s is like very early, unless you find someone who is willing to grow with you. And a lot of people aren't willing to grow because they're comfortable with where they are and who they are.
You know, you hit it right on the nail. You hit it right on the nail.
Boom.
You know what I mean? You know, let me give you a clap.
Thank you.
Let me give you a clap for that. You know what I mean? You're just not always smart mouth and sass.
It's a balance, baby.
Yes.
It's a balance.
Yeah, I got to give it to you. I got to give it. The thing that so I don't want to say disrespectful, but unfortunate is that he probably really loved his wife, and then to see her grow, which I'm sure he probably was helpful in that, and then she become successful or doing what she wanted to do, probably making her own money. Oh, I'm gonna leave this man.
I don't know.
That's a fucked up. That's a fucked up journey.
We don't really know what that was like, but I would hope that it was more of a like, this is the wave I'm on, sweetheart. How do you feel about this? Or because it's nothing worse than like you growing and going and expanding and doing new things and going after your goals, and your partner is like stagnant and unwilling to progress and grow. Because everybody grows in their own pace, right? So everybody has their own journey. True. So just because I may be further along in my journey don't mean I'm gonna leave my husband. But I gotta see that he has it in him. He wants to grow. He's trying to be better. That's different than somebody who's like, man, that shit is weird what you doing. I ain't trying to do it. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
What you mean you gonna quit your job and be a business owner? That's crazy. Like, no. Then those type of people aren't equally yoked. And then I do believe divorce is probably the best, because they're just gonna be miserable. Because I'm going this way, you going this way.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
So